picture this.
Yeah.
I'm standing outside the window of a complete stranger screaming out a poem of love and desire like I'm gonna die if these words are in me for just one more moment. I thought it was a crock of shit when my old man told me he saw a girl once, never learned her name, never got her number. He just watched her walk past and he loved her. I thought love was a crock of shit, but here I am screaming out everything I've ever written in honor of a feeling I've always kind of resented for its own sake. Shit. I'm standing in a sea of green grass that hasn't been cut in months, holding a boombox like John Cusack in Say Anything, reciting words of unrequited love like a mantra, as if by saying the spell 3 times and spreading some goat's blood on her window, I could make her love me. I'm screaming out, I'm sorry, I never meant to ignore you. I just wanted to tell you that I love you because I might not get a chance to say it to you ever again. I could die tonight. I could die tonight, and if I did, the last thing I would want before I left this plane of existence is to tell you that I'm madly and deeply in love with you. I love you. Insert your name here. And if you can just accept that, I promise I'll never do anything wrong. I'll never move your makeup. I'll always put the toilet seat down. I'll make you breakfast in bed for the first 3 weeks, and I would say forever, but I'm trying to be honest here, and we both know that shit'll only last 3 weeks. The breakfast in bed, that is, because I love you, and if you can accept that, the relationship will last longer than 3 weeks. We'll move to Tahiti and have 3 kids. We'll name one boy Strummer. You can name the other one, and we'll name the little girl after you. If I ever find out your name, if we ever kiss, if we ever touch, if we're ever anything more than a fleeting glimpse on a sidewalk, a smile and a nod, maybe a wave, if I can be the love you've always wanted, and you could be the love I've always needed, and I know you probably don't appreciate some fat, hairy guy standing on your lawn screaming poetry at you with a boombox, but I have seen too many romantic movies to not do this shit right now, and I have seen too many chances at love slip through the cracks, so all I'm asking is just come down here, we'll put a Dr. Dre tape in the boombox and talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. I read somewhere that persistence is the death of desire, so this poem's just gonna go on and on and on and on until you finally come down from your ivory tower and just give love a chance. And then her light turned off and I couldn't see where she had gone, so I stood there still screaming my poem at her window like a lunatic when I saw her in the doorway in all of her radiant glory. And finally, for once, I just shut the fuck up. She walked over to me, kicked my boombox, tore up my poem, and told me to go home, but I thanked her anyway, because she taught me how to love. And I thanked her, or she thanked me, for finally giving her a funny story so she could tell her boyfriend.
Oh.